Hi everyone, this is Jack Barmby from ASM Scholarships. We help athletes get over to America on scholarships. We negotiate the scholarships. We take care of pretty much everything you probably don't think of as a family as well, even when it comes to sort of visas, all the forms you've got to fill out, etc. But ultimately my role in the company is obviously helping with the football side, but obviously as the boys know now, I'm an avid golfer as well, so but any sport really, it keeps me involved, and yeah, just love to see these kids thrive. Yeah, so I grew up at Man United as a kid, joined when I was 14, went through obviously the academy stages there, turned professional, then went on to Leicester City, obviously saw them win the league, which was pretty incredible. Went on loan to a few teams myself, went to Hartlepool United, Notts County and Rotherham. Loved my time at all them clubs, and then got the opportunity to go to America myself. Obviously I didn't quite do the college sports, but being out there in America and seeing it was obviously very incredible to see, to be honest. It was obviously to do things a lot different. But yeah, going on to NAIA, I went to play for the Portland Timbers for 3 years in the MLS, and then I went to San Antonio, which is in Texas, in the USL, and then Phoenix Rising as well, which is in the USL. I just think they're so far ahead when it comes to the college sports and the college system. I think obviously if you look at a lot of the college athletes that sort of go through university in England, the dream of becoming a professional is basically dead. But if you go over there, you're still training like a pro every day with whatever sport it's in, golf, football, tennis, rugby, whatever it is. And then obviously you get your degree as well, so obviously all the sports in America, to turn pro, you basically got to go to college. You get recruited out of college. So it's the same in any other sports, and I think, you know, obviously if you do want to progress, people progress at different stages in their life as well. You know, we've seen some success stories where people haven't made it in England, the likes of even Jack Harrison, who's played in the Premier League. Went to the college system. It was obviously very good for him. He was training like a pro every day, doing his degree at the same time, got drafted in the MLS, and as you know, he's now in the Premier League with Leeds United. But there's so many stories like that, and there's so many different avenues for professional players at any sport. So yeah, I mean, I think it's just a good way of doing it. And if for whatever reason all else fails in your sporting career, you've got a 4-year degree to come back with. You've got a life experience, and you just can't really beat it, to be honest with you. It's just such a, yeah, like I said, it's a once in a lifetime experience, coming from whatever part of the country you are, or Europe, or whatever it is, going to America, seeing different cultures, looking after yourself, and you'll be a better person for it. Yeah, well, my brother's one. My brother did it. He was at Scunthorpe United as a kid. Didn't quite make it to professional. He went there. He loved it. I have a few family friends who went through ASM. That's how obviously I got to know the boys, and they've loved it. At different sports as well. One of them was a soccer player, football player. The other one was a rugby player. And actually they're both still out there. So even after the degrees, they've stayed out there for another year, got some work experience behind them because they just love it so much. So yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, it's yeah, like I say, there is so much opportunity in America, even after, you know, sort of your college years. There's definitely places where you can go, and even obviously, like you say, work for another year if that's what you want to do. And we obviously know at ASM there's quite a lot of English boys working there as well. So yeah, like I said, it's just a good environment and a good place because there's so much opportunity. We obviously go off like more of the video footage. So we do the video footage we obviously sit down with the parents, we answer obviously all the questions they have, which is absolutely normal. To have a million questions, that's what we're here for. But essentially, yeah, we gain some information off the athlete themselves, sort of academic ability and then athletic ability. We give them a totally free assessment of what we would think they would qualify for, just to get to grips with what it is we're doing. And then obviously, yeah, we go from there and find them the best place suited for that. I think ultimately, a coach's dream of a player is someone who's just got a really good attitude, wants to listen, wants to learn. Obviously, if you're going to be going to college in America and getting recruited, you're going to be, you know, a good player in your own right. I think as long as you go there with the attitude of, this ain't going to be easy, because it's not, the level's still very high out there. I think if you go there with a willingness to listen and learn, then you'll be absolutely fine. And that's what ultimately any coach would want from any player. Good team player, selfish in a good way, that he wants to improve himself and he wants to improve the people around him. And then yeah, just keep your head down. Yeah, so moving forward, I think we've talked about sort of the mentorship role, you know, and that's something that I'm quite excited about. Obviously, I know these players are getting a lot of experience already from coaches, and whether that's right now in England or out there in America, obviously they're going to have certain coaches working with them in different departments, obviously on the field, off the field, in the gym. But I'd like to just be there just as a sort of secondary eyes and ears. And I hope the players obviously can trust me and what I've done, and obviously I'm here if they want that. Just like I said, little tips, little pointers. I'll watch the games. You know, if it's anything they need tactically, technically, you know, I'm here for everyone's help, and that's all I want to do is obviously improve each athlete's ability, and hopefully get them to where they need to be and want to be. Absolutely. I think it's, you know, I think in America now everyone's looking for that sort of next superstar as well, and you know, there obviously is a lot of players and the game's growing, but yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's I've been very fortunate to play for some good clubs and keep in touch with a lot of ex-coaches and players that have gone into coaching roles and players that have gone even into sort of management roles as well. So yeah, I've been very fortunate. I've got quite a good sort of connection base with that. So yeah, if I definitely thought someone was good enough to make the step, or even if it was just a trial or whatever it was, then yeah, absolutely, we can definitely open doors for that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, look, we always say to the families, it is a tough decision to leave home for a different town, never mind a country. We understand that, we're here to help, but I will say it was the best thing I ever did, personally. You know, if it wasn't for my family base in England right now, just how close my family is, I was out there for 6 years. That was kind of the only reason I ended up coming back after 6 years. If it weren't for that, I'd have probably stayed out there forever. But yeah, I think you've just got to, sometimes in life it's easy to stay in your comfort zone, and I've always found sort of jumping outside that comfort zone brings you on as a player or a person. And yeah, I think it's just a great life experience. Like I said, you're gonna get to train as a pro, eat like a pro, be with teammates. You're gonna get a 4-year degree behind you, but then ultimately you're gonna get the life experience, going to different states, playing against different teams, playing in different climates, seeing some beautiful places of America. So yeah, I'd say, you know, don't discard it before you don't actually look into it. So there's a few different ways. There's obviously our email, which will be on the website. We've got our social media channel, obviously ASM Scholarships UK, and then I have my own personal Instagram account, Jack Barmby 94. So yeah, any type of way, email, Instagram message, whatever it may be, we'll always be there to help out.